Not because social media wants to keep Judy Austin trending. No. In fact, there are a lot of people who are saying it's time to cut her off totally. But how can we cut her off? How can we cut her off? It's just not possible. Judy Austin will continually trend on social media for everything bad, everything diabolic, everything evil, everything wicked. Once we want to pack a file and drop it in the bin, something comes up. Right now, Judy Austin's friend called in came. We are talking of somebody that grew up with her, someone that knew Judy Austin when she was very, very young. I'm not saying when she was in her 20s now. I'm talking as back as when Judy Austin was 8 years old, when Judy Austin was 7 years old. I'm talking about that kind of friend that knows your weakness, knows your strength. Our friend said, I am not coming out this time to speak, to spite her, or to slight, or to kind of ridicule her, or mash on her, step on her, crush her. No. I am not coming here to be an amebo. I am not coming here to be a gossip. No. That is not what I'm coming here for. She said that for a long time, ever since in those years, as far back as 2004, she talked about a story. Back then, Judy Austin was writing a junior WAEC. 2004. Judy Austin was writing that junior WAEC. This lady said, what I saw in the life of this lady, this young lady called Judy Austin, shocked me. She said, I know wickedness exists, but Judy Austin picked all of these attributes from her mother. There are certain things that I saw, certain things that Judy Austin would talk to me about. And I would be like, really? Does this happen in your home? How can your mother act this way? How can she speak this way? And gradually, she said she kept as a friend, moving back and forth to each other's home. And gradually, she was able to gather some very shocking information about Judy Austin. And she looked at herself like, what? Seriously? How can this be? How can this be? She is advising people to do all that it takes to remove Yul from this. She said Yul is getting out of this place, out of this situation, not completely. That he will not be coming out with all of his physical and whatever things intact. That Judy Austin is a kind of woman that back then when they were young, that she's the kind of person that is ready to go to the extreme. That this is how she grew up. She grew up in a home where her mother is ready to sacrifice anything for whatever it is that they want. And with all of their sacrifices and all of this little domestic, local wickedness, they are not even great. They are not great. Nobody knows their family apart from this lady who is trending on social media for everything bad, everything evil. She's not ashamed. She grew up with this life. This is what our friend Nkem is telling us. He said we should pray for Yul, that Yul is a man who is greedy and unfortunately fell into the laps of a woman who is worse than Jezebel, worse than Delilah. He said this is the end. In fact, if you look, you realize that there are no new movies that Yul is involved in. The movie Yul is directing is now Judy Austin. It's Judy Austin's movie. Directing Judy Austin's movie. That is all he does now. He has nothing new coming into his life. No endorsement, nothing sharp coming into his life. He's directing Judy Austin in the room, or maybe Judy is directing him. We don't know who is directing who. He has even lost the direction. And Judy is the one that is directing him. When they go on their movie set, the local one that they are both into, it is Judy Austin that is directing him. Look at it. He has lost it. He has lost his manhood, lost his senses, lost his personality. He is just there laughing like someone who is being controlled with a remote. Well, she said that she has forwarded some info on Instagram to Gistlover, and Gistlover is trying to collate and to make sure that those info are authentic before releasing it on social media. This is going to be explosive. This is what they call bombshell. That is just what it is. Every of this detail will be released very soon. And you know how we do it on this platform. We'll analyze it, we will break it into pieces. Nkem said, I am talking of a lady that we both went to school together. Same primary school, same secondary school. We both lived together in Enugu. You know how friends roll. I know everything about her. But what I do not like is this continuation of evil. Normally, friends don't spite each other or try to betray each other. She said, this is not an act of betrayal. I am not jealous of her. It's just that this is getting too much and I'm afraid for her as a friend. I love her. I do not want her to perish. If she continues in this, what will become of her and her children? This circle of wickedness and evil that she learned from her mother must come to an end now. I will do everything. It is called hard, harsh, whatever kind of love. That is what it is. She said, I have to do all that it takes. If people might probably judge me and say, oh, why are you speaking about your friend? Are you going to close your eyes to evil because you want to protect your friend? It's like saying you as a mother will protect your husband who is molesting your children, your daughters. Will you keep quiet because you're a good wife? This is it. This is the same thing. She said, no, I cannot keep quiet because what I know is what I know is bigger than what is out on social media. She said, what I know. He said, you people don't know nothing. You don't know who Judy Austin is. As far back as when we were younger, Judy Austin, at the age of 13, she knows some places that she will say, let's go. I will say, no, I'm a Christian. She said both of them were squatting together before you rented an apartment for her and moved her down there. But she said what she knows, what happened. You see, when she got married to Obasi, you might be wondering, why did she leave Obasi? Was there any case of domestic violence? According to what we know, there was nothing as such. They have already sucked Obasi. They have come to realize that Obasi does not have that glory anymore. No, it's like a ladder. They saw the ladder that Obasi, the level that he was at that time, they used him. When they got to that point, they see and they have seen that there is nowhere this Obasi is going to go to. Let us move to the next level. She dumped Obasi and moved into Yo, believing that with you, she will climb to that limelight. But you know, there is always judgment. Judgment day. She thought everything was going to be smooth. But look at what is happening. Nothing good is coming to them. No endorsement, no great movie scripts, nothing to stare in. They are not. Life is so hard. Our friend said, what I know, the information that I have on my hands. In fact, what she did, if I say what she did, you'll be shocked. And you know, she doesn't need to say what. If somebody say, if I tell you what somebody did to someone, all you need to do is to look at that someone that they say they did something to and see his mannerism, attitude. You already know what kind of thing and to what extent those things are. And the effect of those things, the manifestation of it. You need to see how this man started acting like nothing happened. Even people who lost their dogs, lost their pets, there is still that, this man just moved on like nothing happened. Can't you see? He moved on like nothing happened, like life goes on, as if it is premeditated, like this is going to happen. If I make this step, this is what is going to happen. Of course, people have said that boy was used as a sacrificial lamb for the political ambition and some other ambition of Yul Edochie. But regardless of this, even if, or maybe he was warned not to mourn publicly, the way he is out there showing this Juju Austin romantic rubbish, he didn't do that for his son that died. He didn't come out to show that pain of losing a child. He kept quiet. Or how are we going to say he likes to grieve quietly, silently, but he loves to show to the world that he has a Enugu bag of rice? Jezebel, what is really going on here? Well, we all know that both of them have been in a relationship for over 9 years. Both of them secretly chopping themselves while she was in her husband's house. They were both doing these things. I'm going on a set. I'm going for a shot. I'm going for a movie. It looked good to them. Not until it became what it is. How did she end up locking greedy Mr. Baritone voice in a bottle, locked him down, that spell is so strong, and she moved extra to make sure that even if somebody wants to break the spell, he himself has already put himself in a covenant. And that covenant, he walked into it with greed, hoping that he was going to get power. And look at where he is right now. To him, everything is going to be okay. He has bounced back, coming out on social media to sing love song, to mock the wife that gave birth to the child that he lost. And the child, not so long, even the grave of the child is not even dry yet. He's coming out to sing in such a manner, like a man that is demented, like a man who, these are people who, come on, this is serious. He came out singing some rubbish love song, laughing like there is nothing, like it is over, as if it is all about Juju Austin and nothing more. No man behaves in that manner. Even if you want to shoot a video, you would have been pensive, moving with the woman, pensive, and you would have kept quiet and nothing more. Yes, maybe a song that will encourage him. If you had played that, that would be like a public relation. People will look at it like, okay, he's showing signs of maturity. He's playing a song to say, oh, God is in control, or I'm encouraged, or whatever. No, he started singing love song and acting crazy like nothing they happened. And I'm like, seriously? Well, this is what it is. This lady, our friend in Kane, said, it is time for me to release all the details of everything that transpired. All I know, I have to put it out there because I will be saving lives and not just a life. This is true because she knows the length, the depth at which Juju Austin can go. She said, she still remains my friend. I love her, but I have to give her tough love, hard love. I have to show to her that this is wrong. This is not right. I've spoken to her privately. I've done all, but I have to make steps for my own conscience sake. Because at the end of the day, I will be asked, what did you do when you knew that this was happening? She said, I will have to take action. Just keep yourself posted on this channel. Clinch yourself to this channel by tapping on the subscription button if you have not done so. Like and share this video. See you in the next update.